Before you even touch a citrine stone, it is important to understand what money really is at an energetic level, because without this understanding, no ritual, no crystal, no affirmation, and no manifestation technique can work consistently or permanently. Money is not paper, not numbers in a bank, and not coins. Money is a neutral energy that responds to belief, emotion, attention, action, and alignment. Citrine does not create money from nothing, it amplifies the state of abundance already forming within you and around you. This is why some people wear citrine for years and see no change, while others experience rapid financial shifts within weeks. The difference is not the stone, the difference is the inner frequency meeting the outer tool. Citrine has been called the merchant stone for centuries, not because it magically drops cash, but because it aligns the mind with clarity, confidence, optimism, decisiveness, and opportunity recognition, all of which are essential traits for wealth creation. Historically, citrine was carried by traders, business owners, and negotiators who needed mental sharpness, trust, and courage. In ancient cultures, it was associated with the solar plexus energy center, which governs self-worth, personal power, and the ability to receive without guilt or fear. When people struggle financially, it is rarely because they are unlucky, it is because somewhere within them there is resistance to receiving, fear of responsibility, subconscious guilt about having more than others, or a deep belief that money is hard, corrupt, or unsafe. Citrine works by gently dissolving these blocks, but only if you allow it to. This is why the preparation phase of a citrine money ritual is more important than the ritual itself. Preparation begins with honesty. You must first acknowledge your current relationship with money without judgment. Ask yourself silently, how do I truly feel when I think about having more money? Does it excite me, or does it make me anxious? Do I associate wealth with freedom, or with pressure and loss? These answers reveal the energetic doorways citrine will work through. Now choose your citrine carefully. Natural citrine is usually pale yellow to golden, sometimes smoky, and never overly bright orange. Many citrines sold today are heat-treated amethyst, which still carries energy but behaves differently. A real citrine feels warm, light, and mentally stimulating when held. You do not need a large piece. A small tumbled stone or point is enough if the connection is genuine. Once chosen, cleansing is essential, not because the stone is dirty, but because it has interacted with many energies before reaching you. Avoid salt water, as citrine can fade or crack. Instead, cleanse it with sound, breath, sunlight for a short time, or visualization. Hold the stone and imagine a golden light washing through it, releasing all previous imprints. As you do this, breathe slowly and deeply, allowing your nervous system to relax. A calm body allows energy to move. Now comes the most misunderstood part of any money ritual, intention setting. Intention is not a wish. It is a decision backed by emotional readiness. Do not say vague phrases like I want to be rich or I want more money. The subconscious mind does not respond to vagueness. Instead, feel into what money will change for you. Will it give you safety, choice, generosity, time, or peace? Choose one primary feeling and let that be the emotional anchor of your intention. For example, I allow money to flow into my life in a way that supports my stability and freedom. Say it slowly, not out loud if you are not comfortable, but with conviction. Citrine responds strongly to confidence and clarity. Now begin the ritual itself. Sit comfortably with your spine upright. Place the citrine in your dominant hand or over your solar plexus area. Close your eyes. Visualize a warm golden sun forming just above your navel. This sun is not imaginary, it represents your personal power and worth. As you breathe in, see this sun expanding. As you breathe out, feel tension leaving your body. Now imagine the citrine glowing in harmony with this inner sun. They are not separate. The stone is simply reflecting what is already within you. This is the key truth many people miss. Wealth energy is internal before it is external. Now gently bring to mind opportunities, not money itself. Picture yourself noticing chances, saying yes confidently, making decisions without fear, attracting supportive people, and feeling capable of handling more responsibility. Money follows capacity. Citrine strengthens capacity. Stay in this visualization for as long as it feels natural, even if it is only 5 minutes. There is no prize for duration, only for sincerity. When you are done, thank the stone, not because it is doing the work for you, but because gratitude reinforces receptivity. Carry the citrine with you, especially during work, business conversations, creative planning, or financial decisions. Do not obsess over it. Obsession signals lack. Calm trust signals abundance. Over the next days and weeks, pay attention to subtle shifts. You may feel more motivated, more confident in asking for what you deserve, more aware of where you undervalue yourself, or more willing to release habits that drain your finances. These are signs the ritual is working. Money rituals often fail because people expect sudden external miracles while ignoring internal upgrades. Citrine works from the inside out. If unexpected expenses arise, do not panic. Often, money energy reorganizes before it expands. Old leaks must close before new flow stabilizes. Continue to treat money with respect. Avoid complaining about it. Speak of it neutrally or positively. This maintains alignment with the frequency citrine supports. Remember, citrine does not replace action. It enhances aligned action. If you sit idle waiting for money, nothing will change. But if you move with clarity and confidence, the stone amplifies your efforts. Listen till the very end of this journey, because true abundance is not just about receiving, it is about becoming the version of yourself that can sustain and grow wealth without fear. If this perspective resonates with you, stay connected, support this channel by liking and subscribing, and share your thoughts below. What does money truly represent to you, and how do you feel about becoming someone who has more of it? Now it is time to go deeper into what most people never talk about when they speak of money rituals, because surface level practices create temporary results, while deep understanding creates lasting transformation. Citrine does not respond to desperation, and this is critical to understand. Desperation carries the vibration of lack, urgency, and fear, which actually repels stable wealth. Many people unknowingly perform money rituals from a place of panic, debt anxiety, or comparison, and then blame the crystal when nothing changes. Citrine is solar energy. Solar energy is calm, confident, steady, and self-assured. Think of the sun. It does not chase planets. It does not beg for attention. It simply exists in its power, and everything aligns around it naturally. When you work with citrine, you are training your nervous system and subconscious mind to embody this solar state. This is why consistency matters more than intensity. Wearing citrine once during a ritual and then returning to stress, self-doubt, and scarcity thinking will weaken the effect. Instead, use citrine as a daily reminder to regulate your inner state. Each time you touch it, ask yourself silently, am I operating from trust or from fear right now? This awareness alone can shift your financial reality over time. Another misunderstood aspect is timing. Money rituals do not work on human impatience timelines. They work on energetic readiness. Sometimes the delay you experience is not rejection, it is preparation. Citrine often brings clarity before cash. It may reveal uncomfortable truths about where you settle for less, avoid responsibility, or sabotage opportunities. This is not punishment. This is refinement. If you suddenly feel the urge to change jobs, learn a new skill, raise your prices, or walk away from draining situations, do not ignore it. Citrine is activating self-worth alignment. Wealth cannot stay where self-worth is low. One of the most powerful yet subtle ways to work with citrine is through conscious spending. Every time you spend money while wearing or holding citrine, pause briefly and spend with intention rather than guilt. Even small purchases matter. Guilt tells the subconscious that money leaving is dangerous. Intention tells it that money circulates and returns. Say internally, this money moves with purpose and returns multiplied through aligned channels. Over time, this rewires your money identity. You stop seeing money as something that escapes you, and start seeing it as something that flows through you. This is the mindset of wealthy individuals, regardless of how much they currently have. Another layer of citrine work involves gratitude, but not forced gratitude. Forced gratitude creates resistance. Instead, practice recognition. Notice money that already supports you, even in basic ways. Shelter, food, tools, internet, education, time. Recognition trains the brain to notice abundance patterns. Citrine amplifies what you notice. If you notice lack, it amplifies lack. If you notice support, it amplifies support. This is why awareness is power. There is also an important ethical dimension to money rituals that must be addressed honestly. Money gained without alignment often brings stress, loss, or imbalance. Citrine does not support manipulation, greed, or harm-based gain. Its energy is clean, transparent, and growth-oriented. If your intention is to take from others, dominate unfairly, or escape responsibility, the stone will feel dull or ineffective. But if your intention is expansion, contribution, stability, creativity, or service, citrine becomes remarkably responsive. This is not moral judgment. It is energetic compatibility. Solar energy expands life, not exploitation. Over time, you may notice your definition of wealth changing. You may seek not just more money, but better money, money that comes with ease, respect, and sustainability. This is a sign of maturity in manifestation. Another advanced practice is pairing citrine with silence. Silence is often more powerful than affirmations. Sit quietly with the stone without visualizing, without asking, without thinking. Simply allow your nervous system to rest in presence. Many financial blocks are rooted in chronic stress. A relaxed nervous system is more receptive to opportunity, creativity, and intuition. Citrine supports this state by gently lifting mental heaviness. If emotions arise during silence, allow them. Emotional release is part of financial healing. Suppressed emotions often translate into blocked flow. Letting them move restores circulation, both emotionally and materially. It is also important to release superstition. Citrine is not a replacement for skills, planning, or action. It is an enhancer of clarity and courage. If you are guided to learn about investing, budgeting, marketing, or communication, follow that guidance. Spiritual tools and practical knowledge are not opposites. They are partners. True abundance integrates both. When you combine inner alignment with outer competence, results accelerate naturally. Pay attention to patterns after working with citrine. Repeating numbers, unexpected conversations, sudden ideas, or invitations may appear. These are not random. They are signals. Act on them calmly. Do not overthink. Overthinking collapses intuition. Trust does not mean blind belief. It means responsive awareness. As this journey continues, remember that money is not the goal. Expansion is. Money is a byproduct of expansion. When you expand your capacity to receive, to decide, to value yourself, and to contribute, money follows. Citrine simply keeps you oriented toward this expansion rather than distraction or fear. Stay with this understanding until the very end. Because the most powerful ritual is not something you do once, it is the person you become daily. If this deeper perspective is opening something within you, remain connected, support this space by liking and subscribing, and reflect below. What inner change do you feel is most necessary for your next level of financial growth, and are you willing to become that version of yourself?